Good evening. So I'm not in the mood and I don't have strength and motivation to speak about new stuff. But I understand that because of the increase in the radiation, now more than ever, if I do not speak for 1 hour, people all over the world, both my supporters and my haters, they are certain that probably I was replaced with I don't know, plastic doll from outer space. I don't even know. Choose your own, your favorite mythology. So I will speak very briefly about something that is not new at all, and should be obvious to anybody, but it's probably not. So it's important just to reiterate it again and again and again. Again, it's so obvious that it's a shame that this should even be said, but it should be said because it's not obvious. Everything that's related to the sexual, functions and activity of the strangers, the Titans in Earth, is complicated because they are kept in secret and because, people don't study these issues in a scientific way and certainly do not spread the results. And of course also because, it's kind of shatnez, as they say. They took animals from one biosphere to another biosphere, so it created problems. But it's actually so. And at some point I understood that many people in Earth, including the Titans and Homo sapienses, they actually miss a lot of information. And in the last couple of months, I started to realize that using my own experiences in life, even though I was never affiliated with any intelligence community, but by my own experiences and in addition my scientific study that is documented in this YouTube channel, and with divinations and argumentations and so thinking and over together, I arrived to many conclusions and knowledge that I understood is actually probably specifically with regards to sex issues, that is probably better than that of many humans and Titans in Earth. So at that point I started to speak about it in more and more confidence, not because I'm confident in everything that I say, I have complete confidence in everything that I say, but because I understood that there is so much ignorance on the matter, so even a little bit of light might, be of help. But it should be said very, very clearly, and all of that is, all kind of the advances that were done in the last couple of months or years, they do not change the basic political situation. And I understood the situation maybe 4 years ago. I understood that A, I am not Homo sapiens. B, there are people in this earth that wants to have sex with me, and this includes both foreigners that I understood that are actually not of my type, but that many people think that they are of my type. These they call the Titans. And there are also other creatures, like transgenders and the homosexuals and, other creatures. And I understood very quickly that the norm in Israel, and it was like that since a long time ago, it's not codified in the laws of the land because it's all a secret, but it's a well-known secret, and this is the real law, the norm of the norm of Israel, of the state of Israel. Probably before it was even incepted, in 1948, is that everything that is related to the sexual activity of the foreigners, everything about it, how it's done, how it started, how it ends, in what ways it's been done, in who is initiating what with whom, and who participated with whom, all of this in Israel is actually part of a company, like a business company in a business sense, and that this company was always 100% national, like the electricity company in Israel, that is both a monopoly and controlled by the state. It's a nationalized business company that has a monopoly over all of these things. Again, like the electricity company in Israel, so they have another company, which that is like every company. It serves, business goals. Like it should, it's like the executive wants to. They should. It's part of their job, like to increase revenue. But because it's a national company, increasing the revenue is not the only objective, but because there is always another objective, which is to serve the defense or security interest of the state. And as soon as I understood that, first of all, I decided to be a complete monk, and I 100%, like no sex at all. No romantic. Nothing. I have no. And that's 4 years, nothing. Like and it's not even in the horizon as long as I'm in Israel. Obviously. And second, I understood that I live in one of the most totalitarian states that ever existed in the history of humanity, because such things did not even. I don't know of any past case that is even remotely similar to that. Like not Nazi Germany, not Soviet Empire in the worst days. Like and not even in the ancient past. Even like when even like in the yes, the closest. The most similar things that I know of are things that belong to the realm of Toni Morrison, Beloved. Of the worst slave types of slavery of black slavery in in the American South. So Beloved is the most similar thing that I know of. But even they did not made a company out of it. And here that's the way it is in Israel. And this is. There are no words to describe, how criminal and insane and cruel it is. And of course, this land should be deleted from the map completely. Not just the state, not that just the people. The land itself should not exist. I don't know even how to start to condemn it, because it's of course it's needless to say that this arrangement is constantly generating tremendous amounts of rapes and murders and when you understand the situation, even pointing on specific cases of rape or murder that of course are many that I know of, it's kind of perhaps redundant or it's just good as examples, but this situation generates. You real zombies, they like to speak, they like to be heard, the mouth is still wide open. Millions of people are the price for any open mouth right now. Not the total price of millions. The total price is already well above the billions. Millions just now, that's the open mouth just now, is the price is millions in radiation. Now, as I was starting to say, the existence of this company, national company, and this arrangement in itself, of course, it assures that there will be a constant generation of rapes and murders and endless, robbery. Of course, and such a thing, I don't think that it ever existed, even something close to it. And I don't even have words how to condemn it. Every bad thing that I will say about it will. I'm risking that people will think that this is the only thing that is bad about it, and there's so many things that are bad about it. This is cruel to the bone, and everything about it is so cool and I mean disgusting. In the past, I've used the term inhuman to describe such things, but I don't use the term inhuman no longer because I came to understand that inhuman is actually many times actually a compliment. So I don't use inhuman, but I mean, in the past I would have used like the term inhuman to describe it. This is, I mean, it's so bad that I don't even have words for it.